Dearest Aiden, wishing you the coziest of nights, the soundest sleeps, and the happiest dreams wherever they take you. What's that? Oh. Is that a mushroom? Is that a mushroom? Yummy. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 things that I have learned since going back to work as a new mom, as a realtor, after Aiden was 3.5 months old. So the biggest thing that I have learned is that having a baby isn't necessarily going to hurt my business. I had a lot of apprehension about this. I was very, very nervous that having a baby would impact my career in a very negative way. And that made me really apprehensive about having a baby in the first place because I am very career driven and focused. But what I have learned and found is that by having him, it's given me a lot of focus and a lot of clarity as to where I should be spending my time in my business and where it's important to spend time in my business, what's actually going to move the needle, and where I don't need to be putting any effort. I've also found that I've met so many other moms since I've had him, and it's been so amazing to connect with all of these other women, and it's really expanded my circle, and therefore I think it's actually impacted my business in a really positive way. The second thing that I have found is that I've learned to set way better, clearer boundaries because I just don't have time to do all of the things that I did before. I can't have a meeting run way longer than it needs to. I really need to run a tight schedule and be there for my clients. And I've just found that my efficiency has improved so much. Things that before maybe would have taken me, a few hours or half a day, I can now knock out in like one of his nap times. Third thing that I've learned is that I don't want to constantly be trying to chase some resemblance of balance in my life. I think that that's a really difficult thing to be seeking, especially as an entrepreneur realtor when your business is kind of your second child. And instead, I'm kind of always focusing on that flow state, which I think Richard and I have figured out very, very well. I can work from home in the mornings. Aiden still comes in and out. I get to see him lots in the mornings when I'm working from home. I can still nurse him. And then in the afternoons, if I've got showings or appointments, I can head out of the house. If I don't, then I can take him for a walk. So I think that real estate's been really great for that because it has given me a lot of flexibility and just seeking that flow state, not the balance state. And the fourth thing that I've learned since becoming a new mom who's gone back to work is that self-care is non-negotiable for me. I'm in a very fortunate position that I can prioritize my self-care because Richard is a full-time stay-at-home dad. So 4 or 5 days a week, I've been getting up at 6 a.m. and going to yoga. And I just know that I have to get that workout knocked out first thing in the morning. Otherwise, the day can kind of get away from me. Real estate, lots of things can kind of happen last minute. Phone calls come in, offers need to be written. So I need to get up and get that knocked out before the phone starts to ring. And I have been doing that, and it's just been an absolute game changer. The other thing I started doing in January is just really cleaned up my diet, cut out alcohol, and all of those things are just kind of contributing to me feeling like my absolute best because, there's just not as much time and I need to be more efficient and I want to feel really great while I'm doing all of that. Hey?